Welcome, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope you're excited too, because if you've never painted before, it's really fun to just watch it happen. It's you doing it, but still you're watching, making new colors and stuff. It's really fun. Okay, and we have all of our colors out. You can just open that plastic bag with the colors in it so that we have them out. You don't need to unpop them yet. And then these lids go right back on, because you could use these paints, like, they don't last that long because they'll dry out, but you can paint rocks and stuff tomorrow, maybe. Fun. You gotta find the rocks first. That's also fun. So we're gonna paint, this is called the Rainbow Grove, and the reason why our brain likes it is because it has all the colors of the color wheel on it, right? Has blue is down here, blue's in the back, red, yellow, green, blue, purple, right, is in there. But ours is actually upside down. The blue's at the top, then there's some, right, it's kind of like this. So we're gonna learn our color wheel at the same time. And we also want to try to make it 3D. So it's got dark pieces, light pieces, and medium pieces. So how many color values do you need for 3D? 3! Dark, medium, light. So if you keep touching it, it'll just whip the color all up and just make one color. But if you just put a color on another color, they make a new color accidentally. See that little, I put pink on the yellow and it made a little bit of orange. And then only 2 colors. Oh, that's not 3D. So I add a little bit of white and I give permission for little speckles of white to happen. So that's 3D, right? Dark, medium, light. Okay, so we need our baby blue color. We're gonna paint the whole thing, the whole background. Cause see, even up here, you can see how the sky peeks through. Wherever you don't get paint, it totally looks cool to have the sky peek through. And so we're gonna paint it. And this is a clear gel with just a little bit of paint. So we'll paint the whole thing, but it'll be a little bit see-through, because if we put it on with solid paint, like wall paint, you wouldn't be able to see your trees anymore. And I'm like, what? We have to draw? That's too hard. So we're gonna paint over this, but the trees will still show when it dries. So we need our big paintbrush and then there's a paint on your lid too you can use, right? We got our color. Smells like paint. And my big paintbrush. And then when we hold our paintbrush, we hold it like this. Right? You hold it like a pencil, because I'm actually painting with the sides of my paintbrush, not the tip. That'll just scratch the paint off. But I actually go smush, smash, smush, right? Like that, the sides. But it's only if I I can do this with my wrist, right? Side to side. If I hold it like this, I can't even, So I hold it like this. So my fingers are on the metal part. Okay, so we're going to paint the whole background with the blue. So I get my color, right? And how much paint do you get? Doesn't matter, because we're going to smush it around like peanut butter. So big paintbrush, I just stab my blue paint. And now I just push it around. And once it's blue, you don't have to keep painting it. Put it somewhere else. So it's like a sponge too. So I just go smash. Smash. And that's very, very painted. But my paintbrush is like a sponge, so I can also pick that up from there and put it a little higher. I can pick it up and put it higher. So it looks like it goes in a big glob in one space, but we can pick that up, like sucks it up and go and drop it higher. Now you do it. And we're going to paint the whole thing, so it doesn't matter where you start, right? Oh, and it tends to want to move. So I'm going to hold on to my painting with one hand and paint with the other hand. Does that make sense? Because it tries to stay still. So I hold it with one hand and I go like that. And then I'm not going to paint. Everybody look, Eliza, look, I'm not going to paint like this, because that will look like fence. If I go side to side, it will look like the wind, right? So I get more blue. So should I put it right there? No, I already painted that. I'm going to put it where there's something white. Okay, new blob. Okay. Okay, ooh, it's super thick right there. Pick it up like a sponge and put it somewhere else. Pick it up, put it somewhere else. And then it's dry. I give up. It's all, my paintbrush is all dry. Now I just get more paint. Go ahead and start. Go ahead and start, Nivea. Go ahead. I just stab my blue paint and put it somewhere else. Oh. And look, it's all thick right there. So my paintbrush can soak it up and put it somewhere else. Scrubby, scrubby, scrub. Because there's a lot of paint hiding inside my paintbrush. Oh, I saw sleeves. If you have sleeves, push up your sleeves past your elbows. Protect your clothes. It comes off your skin, but it won't come off your clothes. Look at me. I'm beating you. Who's beating me? Right? Oh, okay, good job. So I just stab my blue paint. Oh! And then this is all I have left. Smash. I pick it up and I put it over there, and I pick it up from that blob spot and I put it somewhere else. And then I touch the thick part and put it somewhere else. La la la, la 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 la. Ooh, there's still white on my canvas. Get more. Push back like that. Go over there, paint. Go over there. Scribbly, scribbly, scrubby, scrubby. Decorate, decorate. Ooh, I still have some in the corner. Smushy, smashy, smushy, smashy. I'm going to use up everything in this cup. Look at me. Scoops. Oh, I still had some left. La, 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 la. Pick it up and push it over there, and pick it up and push it over there. Pick it up and push it over there. Remember, if you have a lot of paint up here, be a sponge. Pick it up, scratch it off, and put it down here. And I could scratch it off right there. It was thick, and put it down here. Like that. Pick it up and drop it off. Using the side of my paintbrush. Side, push and shove, and push and shove. I'm like smearing it with peanut butter on bread more than I am anything else. I'm like push, pull, like that. And then I have to go hunting. Does anyone have any white places still showing? I'm gonna go hunting. That is still white. That is white. Oh, my corner. My corner. Okay. Ooh, that is. Oh, that. Okay. Oh, corner. No white. Ooh, there's some on my lid. I'm gonna get some off my lid. Extra. Great. And then everybody pause what you're doing and look up, right? So after you're done, now we're going to smooth. So everybody pause. Now I'm going to go off. I'm just going to, you know when you mow the lawn or vacuum and you do little rows, but they overlap? I'm just going to start off the page and fall off the page. Now I'm just smoothing, no paint. I'm just changing the texture of the paint so it's smoother. But this is after I've already finished. Now I'm just smoothing, off the page to off the page, smoothing. I can tell when it starts to dry, it gets a little sticky, and then the white starts to peek through. Smoothing, off the page, off the page, off the page, off the page. Smoothing. Hey, Eliza, look, off the page, looks off the page, off the page. How come? Do we go up and down? No, that looks like a fence or like grass. I go off, smoothing, so it looks like wind, a little bit of wind. So when the canvas does show through, it looks like clouds. Remember how you can scrub your paint on there and then smooth? And push it around really forward and then smooth, right? right? Because there's paint in your paintbrush. You just can't see it. It's hiding in there. So you can push hard and get it on there and then smooth after. Smoothing. Now what about the bottom? I could look at it. You can see. Look at it. Because of the easel, it's so white. So I can pick it up and just go a little scrubby. Just make sure there's some on the bottom. And the toppy, sidey. Okay. Yep. Just check on the bottom. Sometimes it wants to stay white because and you can get paint on your cardboard easel, and you can use this easel another time. You just fold it up and put it under your bed or behind your dresser, and then when you want to do another art project, you still have your easel. So if you get paint on it, so it'll dry, and it's your easel. Belongs to you now. Good job. Nice and white. The whole thing's white. I see you trying to move your camera down, Janet, right? That looks nice. Tilt it down a little so I can see. Nice. And then I could brag about it better. If I could see it a little bit. Does everyone feel like theirs is smooth all the way to the bottom? Good job. We're just resting because I see 3 people finishing. And teachers, I see a student who doesn't have an easel. They're painting on the table. Does she need help with her easel? Because it will be hard to paint if she has to reach above the painting, if it's flat on the table. I can't read her name. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. I didn't want to mess up her name. Ask her if she needs help with her easel. Because she can't paint with it laying down like that. That's going to mess up her painting. Good job. Okay, now we're all done with the background. So take your big paintbrush, and you smoothed, right? Big paintbrush. Thank you, big paintbrush. But if we just left this on the table like this, it would dry rock hard and you'd have to throw it away because the plastic would dry out. So we just get our coffee cup, and we're not going to use the water for anything in our painting. It's just to save this paintbrush and not let it dry out, because we can clean it when we're all done with our painting. Look, there. Now it's resting. My big paintbrush is resting in my coffee cup. Yay. Okay, now we can get medium paintbrush. This is a number 4. It's like a medium size. They go smaller than this and bigger than this. And she comes to a point, right? And we're going to use that one tiny little hair on the itsy bitsy tip to try to do tiny things, right? So what's tiny? Look at the tiny little flowers, little specks. That is barely touching Anne's speck with a one hair. And what about these little twigs? How hard do you think I press with my paintbrush? So soft, right? So watch, if I hold my paintbrush and smash it, look at this. I smash it and it's like, oh, it fans out and becomes big, right? Well, that's perfectly fine smashing my paintbrush up here, but maybe not push that hard down here, maybe just a touch, soft touch, so it doesn't open all the way. Calm down, right? We'll smash hard when we're up here because it won't matter, but down here we're being soft touches, soft, because we want it not to open very big, soft, soft. And then, soft as humanly possible, we make these little one, I'm barely touching it, little strings, okay? So let's try to do all of our trees first, okay? Oh, and I want to show you about your trees. So they're black, right? Boring. So what did I do to the trees to make them more interesting, right? I streaked some, while the black was still wet, I streaked some color in them. But how many colors do you need for 3D? 3. Black is dark. Medium is when black and my color mix together, right? And then light is the color all by herself. So as I just pull the color through the black, and the black's trying to eat up all my color because black is more powerful by a million. So I just pull the color through and I give it permission to mix into the black, but I give it permission to have super bright parts and dark parts. It's more interesting to look at because how many color values makes it look 3D? Right? So we're going to get our black. Find black. Hello, black. And open it. Pop. Oh, I got paint on my lid. I'll use that. Don't want anything to go to waste. I have my black. And I can use the paint on the side of the cup too because it must have tipped over. And then when we use our paintbrush, remember I said when you push hard it opens? We're actually going to use that trick to outline the trunk of the tree. But because it's paint and not a pen, you have to constantly get more paint. It runs out. So I'm going to go like this. I'll show you. Can you see my little lines for my tree? Right? So I smash my paintbrush and my paintbrush goes boop, the exact size of my tree trunk. And it opens and then I just pull. Oh, and I keep my paintbrush upside down like this. And I pull, and I'm going to run out about halfway. Then I get more paint, poke. And then I go up a little higher and I'm pulling. And because I'm holding my paintbrush upside down, it'll get tinier and tinier and tinier and softer and so like that. Okay, so everything I said makes absolutely no sense. You know why? You haven't done it yet. Because how do you learn stuff on earth? By doing it. You don't learn nothing by watching. We learn by doing. So let's try. This will be our ugliest tree because it's our first tree. So it's just for learning. So I have far to go, right? So I'm going to stab my black. Stab. Oh, I have a lot. I don't care. Because am I going to, oh yeah. And this is also what I'm going to tell you. Watch, I'm going to show you, I'll use the back of the painting. But if I go up, I can only go up. Pull, and it gets soft and tiny and tiny and delicate. But watch if I try to fix it. I'm not fixing it, I'm ruining it. I pull down. Now the whole thing is one big single size. What? Because I went down. And what happened when I pulled down? Huge. What I want is for it to be huge upside down. And then as I go up, it gets smaller all by itself. Okay, now you have to prove it true. Is she lying? Well, let's find out. So I stab my black upside down paintbrush. Don't pencil it. You've been doing pencil for a long time, so you're going to switch to pencil without thinking. But I'll remind you, upside down paintbrush, smash. And I just touch the trunk of the tree. And I'm going to pull my paint like my elbows on an elevator. Oh, watch. I don't go like this. No, it will get too thick. I actually just let it go up. So I go smash. Up. I'm pulling. Oh, I ran out of paint halfway. Told you I would. So I get more paint. Stab. Land where I ran out. And now I'm going to pull and follow the little track, the little road. And less and softer and just runs out all by itself. Upside down paintbrush. Wait, should you scribble? No, it's going to be a furry tree. So how do you do it? Smash, pull, up, higher, running out. It's time. Because you think, oh, I know how to do this. I painted a tree before. No. It's not, it will go, what? It doesn't, why does it look furry and scratchy? Because I'm showing you something different. So I stab my black, and I would like, I'm going to, oh, look, I missed right here. I'm going to go up, fix. And isn't it supposed to be thicker on the bottom than the middle of my tree? What? I'm just going to make it a little thicker on the bottom there. How come? Because it's like my arm, where my arm is attached to my body, it's thicker. Where the tree's attached to the earth, she's a little tiny bit thicker. And now more black. I would like to make a branch. So how do you make a branch? Upside down paintbrush. Don't do pencil. You're going to forget and do pencil. No, not a pencil. Upside down paintbrush. And then I just touch where the branch is connected to the tree, right? The thickest part, my paintbrush will open, and I just go smash, and then pull up, 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 up. Try to trace it. And what if you miss? It totally doesn't matter. What are we going to put up here anyway? A bunch of leaves. So if you miss, we just put leaves on it. Who cares? Oops, I painted on my painting. Let me get that off my finger. Whoops. So how's that look? How about another branch? There's 3. Upside down paintbrush. I touch the branch and pull up, up, up. And did it get tiny all by itself? Did I prove it to be true? I did. And then what if I pull down? Watch this. I'm going to ruin one to prove it to you. So everybody pause and look up. Everybody pause. Watch me. I'm going to ruin this one. Don't you ruin it. I just want to show you. I'm going to go down and fix it. How come? The paintbrush opens humongous. So I let it open upside down and then go up. I'm just going to cover that with a bunch of leaves. Don't do that. That was just to show you how it is possible to ruin it by pulling down. Okay, I just wanted to show you that. Don't do that. Gross. Okay, what about the baby? This is our first baby little twigs. Oh, right? Oh, how hard do we push with our paintbrush to make it tiny? We don't push at all. We're not even going to feel this touching the canvas. We're going to do it so soft. It's like, oh my God, oh my God. But the branches always go up, right? So you touch and go up. So let me see. How much paint do you think that would be? A speck? I'm just going to pop. And then I'm just maybe right here. And as soft as it, I just watch it happen. And I'm barely holding on to it. Upside down paintbrush. I'm barely touching it. Oh, one hair is doing it. That is the tiniest I've ever been. I did that so soft. Look at that. That's my best one for me, because I've been doing them like every day this week. So I got lots of practices. Upside down paintbrush. As soft as I can. Delicate, delicate, delicate. Pull up. And see if it's true. Maybe one more twig. Maybe a little bit higher on the other side of the tree. Practice. And who is this going to be our ugliest tree? It's a learning tree. So I'm going to get one tiny little poke of paint. And then upside down paintbrush, not a pencil. Upside down paintbrush, touch the edge. And I just go up, up, touch. Oh, soft, 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 soft. Oh, I have to show you. That's even better. Look at how skinny I got it. Proud of myself. That was soft. I did that so soft. You're just jealous of me because I did it. Because how many times have I done it? Am I smarter than you or better than you? No. I just did it more times than you. When you've done it as many times as me, then you're the same. Well, that looks nice, but is my tree 3D right now? No. It's not. It's just flat black, 1D. It's so boring, I can't stand it. So I'm going to get a paper towel. I'm going to clean my paintbrush. I don't have to use water. I'm just going to use a paper towel and squeeze. Oh, mocha black came out. Right? I just give it a pinch, and I don't rub it back and forth like this, because all her hairs will stick out and she won't stay pointy. So we pinch it to squeeze out the paint, but she stays nice and pointy. And we don't need the water because we're doing all the trees and they're all black. So why water washing our paintbrush? Oh yeah, this is what I want to tell you. If you think that I'm lying about the water, if I get water and it's in my paintbrush and I push down and a piece of water drips out and falls down like this, it actually erases all the paint off your painting, and you can't get it to stick back on. Water will dissolve this paint, right? So we don't touch this. The water is not to be touched. Okay, now that's black, but it's boring. How about if I find this color blue? Can you find, and take the lid off? Let's decorate our black tree with a streak of blue. So when I first put it on upside down paintbrush, and I'm just gonna streak it up the middle of my tree, but I give it permission to be bright parts, mushed into my black, and I actually run out of blue, and I don't care. Because as I run out of blue, it becomes dark, right? Dark, medium, light. And black should live too. That's my darkest. So watch me. I'm gonna stab my blue, stab. And I'm just gonna upside down paintbrush, and I'm gonna drive my car on these black roads. I already did. Upside down paintbrush, and I'll show you up close. Right, watch this. It's all shiny because it's wet, and I just go smash, and I pull. Ooh, look it makes black and blue stripes. That is so much cooler. And I give it, what if I scrub it in there and go up, down, up, down, up, down? Who's more powerful, black or blue? Black by a million. It'll just turn black. So I'm just laying the blue on top of the black, right? And then I'm going to do a branch. There. Look at that. Looks cool. But you know what? I'm not going to do my twigs because I'll never be skinny like that again, like high school, right? So I just leave the twigs alone. Because you won't do it. So don't bother. Okay, but this branch, look at the big thick branch I did. Totally jealous. I want some blue. That's not fair. Blue for you. And I'm going to drag some blue through this one. Oh, look at that. Looks wicked cool. Oh, you can't even see. There. There. What? And it's shiny. What? And I just give it permission to have these cool stripes of blue and black in it. So wherever it's got more black than blue, it's medium. The blue by itself must be light, and the black by itself must be dark. Who likes how that came out? Okay, who did one of the things I warned you about, like touching it too much or all that stuff? Well, that's our first tree. It's like, oh, I kept touching it and it just turned black. Just like she said. Well, this will be our learning one, right? Whatever. Don't care. So, I just adjust. So when I do this one, I remember that and I make an adjustment. Nice job, Jacob. Now I'm going to clean my paintbrush. I'm going to lick it off. No, I'm not. You sickos, you almost did it. I'm going to go like this. Pinch, pull the paint out because my next tree is black, so who cares? Now I get black. Oh, this one's thicker. It must be an older tree, right? Because he was born first, so he's thicker. So it's probably going to take 2 stripes of paint to fill it. And I'm going to have to load up twice at least because it has far to go. So at first, I just stab my black. Because I need a lot. I have to go all the way up the tree. So I start on the bottom, upside down paintbrush, pulling, pulling, pulling. Upside down paintbrush, not a pencil. I'm a paintbrush, not a pencil. And then, I ran out of paint. I knew I was gonna, so. And then I stabbed my black so I could do I'm just trying to get rid of the Sharpies. Bye, Sharpie. I don't want to look at you anymore. I'm bullying the Sharpie. I'm going to get suspended. Ooh. See what happens when I run out of paint? It looks all dry. Gross. Put more paint on it. Shouldn't look like chalk. It's paint. So what do? I just get more paint. Oh, look at my tree is hollow. I'm going to fill that in. Get more paint. Up. How come I only paint up? Up. Up. Because pulling down messes it up. I showed you, right? So you can only paint up. Only up. Do not paint back down. What happens when we paint down? Humongous. Everything becomes huge. Okay, now I get to my branches. Stab my paint. Upside down paintbrush. And then I go up, 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 and let go. Softer, softer, softer. Barely touching. Oh, that was one hair. One hair thick. You're jealous of me right now. Oh. Now I have to find another branch. Stop! And they must be connected right here. So I'm going to follow, just by Sharpie. I just trace the Sharpie, right? Up, upside down paintbrush, upside down paintbrush. Oh, I made a mistake right there. I'm just going to put some leaves on it. I don't care. Right? I'm learning. Let's go put leaves. Now, how many more branches do I have? More. One way down here. Upside down paintbrush. Pulling, pulling, pulling. Can I go back down and fix? No. No, no, no. Only up. Up, up, up. My arm's on an elevator and I pull up. Not a pencil. Not a pencil. Now I can fill this in. My branch. Oh. I can, oh, the trunk is thick right here. Look at that. Oh, it's thick. It's an old ratty tree. Neato. Who feels like they got, oh, what do we need? Are you beating me? You guys are going so fast. Okay, now I want some twigs. How hard do I push to make twigs? So soft. So I just need one poke of paint. Poke. That's just a speck. And then upside down paintbrush, as soft as I can. Maybe I'll make one. Let me check the other one. Yep, maybe this one could be a letter Y where my branch has a branch. So I just go up. Oh, I did that soft. And then I'm another little poke of paint because she wants a letter Y. Oh, look what I did. I attached it. Letter Y. Because look at this big space right here. Might as well put some twigs. It's a big hole right there. And then the other side is jealous. So I just go poke. How soft do I do it? Who can do it so soft you can barely feel it? Because we're used to pushing hard against stuff. Like paper, we have to scratch the pencil off onto the paper. This is soft. The other side, maybe a little twig for you. I made a twig. And then do we hold it like a pencil? No. Upside down paintbrush and pull. Why do I keep saying it? Because I'm watching you paint and you're painting like a pencil. So upside down paintbrush, pull, and do it soft. There you go. Pull up. Look, we have 3 more trees to practice on. No worries. Because how do we learn on earth? We oops, and then we do it over. Yartsy? Put your big giant paintbrush in the cup. We don't need the big giant paintbrush anymore. Okay, now, oh, that's just black by itself. Right? What can I put on it to decorate it to make it look more 3D? And this is a rainbow tree, not in real life. It's a painting. I'm gonna clean my paintbrush. Basically, I just give it a pinch. Where's my dirty one? Because look, I have lots of spots I could put it. So I just pinch, and now I'm gonna get green. There's my green. Now I'm going to wet. We already did this once, so your brain already knows what's going to happen. You can predict, right? So I go, stab, and I just pull up, and I'm going to streak on top of the black, but I don't have to push hard. I just pull and give permission. Oh, green ran out fast. Black ate it all up. Okay, another stab of green and go up. Not my twigs, just my big fat branches. And I'm just dropping off a string, a gentle, super soft string into my branches and my trunk. And then look, ooh, that came out kind of coolio. Look at the cool stripes I got. Look at wherever black peeks through must be medium or dark, and then the green just sitting there on top must be my bright. Should I touch it a whole bunch? No, I like the strings. It turns medium, dark, and light all by itself, as long as I don't keep touching it. What happens if I scrub it in like this? It's black. It'll just turn black. I'm floating the green on top of the black and giving it permission to change shade all by itself. It just does that. And then I clean my paintbrush, pinch. Good job. Who feels like that they understand putting the color on better? How come? Because it makes more sense. We've done it twice. First time I was like, curious, look what it did. Second time, or we make an adjustment. I touched it too much. Next time I'm not touching it so much. Then we do the next one and it comes out better. And we're like, oh, look at, okay, who feels like they can do these all by themselves? No help from me. You know, you already did too. Yes. I don't think you should wait for me. I think you should just paint some black trees. And then what? Look at mine. I decorated them with different colors. You can't use purple though. I used yellow and pink and then yellow again. But I can't use purple. How come? Because purple dries on black. It won't even show. Because they're so close in darkness. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. Ooh, it's a skinny just born baby tree. Nice. So how hard should I push with my paintbrush if I want it to be thinner? Just don't push so hard. It won't open as big. So I upside down paintbrush, smash. I get lots of paint. Oh! And then upside down paintbrush, pulling, and then I run out halfway. Yep. It's okay. Stab my paint. And I do my twigs, land and pull, upside down paintbrush, upside down paintbrush. Who thinks I'm telling the truth about an upside down paintbrush? It's a good trick. You didn't know how people got their little paintbrushes so skinny, and now you do. They hold their paintbrush upside down and just pull straight up. What if your trees touch? Is that bad? No, they're in the forest. Oh, Jacob, don't use your paint, don't use your water. Whatever we hate, look at what we do. Whatever we hate, we put leaves on it or we put a bush on it. Don't even care. Don't even care. Because black mixed with anything becomes a shmeary gray. And red, right? So don't bother. Okay, clean my paintbrush, pinch. Oh, I'm going to decorate that one with yellow. She looks like mustard. She's not really yellow, but can I call her yellow? Is that okay? She's a mustardy color. You know, it's softer. So it's going to make this soft yellow color, right? See that? So, but I'm going to call her yellow, okay? Because the yellow, that too bright of a yellow, and it just throws everything off. So I got my yellow. I'm just going to pull the yellow on top of my black. Who's going on without me? Good. You know what that means? You've mastered it. No helpsies for you. But I'm going to keep talking, okay? Because teachers can't help but talk. So let's keep talking. And I just go, stop. And I'm going to pull this up, this yellow, through my black tree. Oh, look at it. It changed colors. It's yellow and black. Nice. And my branches. Hey, I didn't make any twigs for this one. See what happens? Who forgot twigs? I did. I have to clean the yellow off. Should I be mad? I don't get mad. I just do better. Right? And I was like, whatever. I'm born with a human brain. So too bad for me. So I'm going to get my blick. And then how soft to do a twig? Look at, I smashed it flat. No. Let me make it point. Okay, there. Okay, there. Now I go poke. Maybe a twig. A twig for you. A twig for you. And a twig for you. And that's all you get. That's all. So who already did yellow tree? And you decorated it. And then pencil. Watch for pencil. No, it's not a pencil. Upside down paintbrush. It's a good trick because I'm not using a pencil. But how come you keep holding it like that? You've been holding pencils like this since you were a baby. So you just go, oh yeah. Oh yeah. No biggie. Now, who's moving on to the next one? Oh, black. I have to get some black from the side of my cup. Oh, there's a whole bunch on the side. Okay, upside down paintbrush. Bye, Sharpie. Get out of here. I don't want to see you. Upside down paintbrush. Oh, I did it so soft. I couldn't. It's because I'm reaching. I'm doing mine from the side. Just pulling, 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 pulling. Oh, more paint. Step. Upside down paintbrush, pulling, pulling. And then as my arm gets tired because of gravity, I pull my hand away just automatically from the canvas. That's how it gets so skinny. Do I push back down? Nope, it'd be one thickness. I can only paint up. Up. Oh, I missed the little line. Is that bad? Nah, I'll put leaves on it. Oh, this one's skinny. Oh, I'm painting down. I forgot. I'm gonna paint up. Painting up. Painting up. And driving my car. Okay. How about some twigs? A little tiny poke of paint. And maybe just I'm a little twig. Look at mine. I just didn't even connect it to the tree. Wait, where is it? Right there it is. I didn't even connect it to the tree. Dumb. Okay, fixing. I'm going to connect it to the tree. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. And then the other side is jealous. Poke. Maybe one more twig. Upside down paintbrush. Pull. Okay. What color should this one be? Can it be red? Let me show you. Do you guys have two colors of red? Do you have two? Somebody turn on your microphone and tell me if you have two. You have magenta and red? Yeah? Okay, good. I see them. Never mind. Okay, so this one, I keep calling her pink, but she's actually red. It's because when I mix her with white, she turns pink. And then this one's magenta. Oops, where is it? Magenta, right? Magenta and red. Can we do that? Okay, so what if I just put magenta on it? Because it's a wicked cool color. Upside down paintbrush. And I would just like to decorate that very boring black tree. She's just staring at me looking so boring. So I just stab my magenta and pull her straight up. Decorate, decorate, decorate. Driving the car on my black. Ooh, and the branches, but not the twigs. Can't be skinny twice. It's a one-time thing. Oh. And then, oh, now I got black pieces and pink pieces and black and pink pieces. Blackish pink. I'm gonna pull it higher. Oh. But you notice every time you touch it, it gets a little thicker, right? That's just the nature of painting because it's very hard for us to control our hand. That's all. And I clean my paintbrush pinch. One tree left. Who feels they could do this one with no help at all and I will just be quiet? Oh, I can't just be quiet because I'm a teacher. But don't listen to me, okay? You just do it. You just know what to do. You know what to do. You already know. So, I'm not saying any words. And then you pick whatever color you want to decorate it with. Oh, twigs. I wanted to have a twig. Twig. Hey, everybody look. This is what a human I am. I made the same exact pattern here as here. What is a human? I'm human. Humans love patterns, repeating I just made the same tree twice. The exact same pattern. Whatever. Human brain. I forgive myself for being on Earth and getting a human brain. I don't wish I decorate this on with. I like the yellow one. It's the brightest. I'm going to go yellow. I don't know. Just for me. I'm going to drag some yellow on it. But you decide what color you want. You can do yellow if you like it. Or you could do another color. So you guys know about the color wheel, right? Did you guys study the color wheel? Okay, now that I'm just going to get a new napkin now. This one has a bunch of black eaves all over it. And I don't want to accidentally get black in my paintbrush anymore. So bye, napkin. But let me show you the color wheel again. So we have the color wheel and we are on this side right here, right? When we're doing the bottom half of the tree. And then here's the top half of the tree, right in there. But then what about the bushes? The bushes is this family, like this, like a letter backwards C, right? That is so weird. But we're still doing rainbow, okay? Now let me tell you something else. You guys ever played with Play-Doh and all of a sudden it looked like a cat turd and you didn't want to play with it anymore? Has that ever happened to you? You're like, ew, Mom, my Play-Doh is ruined. You know why? Because you thought it was pretty to put purple next to yellow and you mix them together. If you go across the color wheel, they cancel each other out and make brown. What about red and green? They're directly across from each other. What color will they make? Brown. Oh, blue and orange are opposite. What will they make? Brown. Right? So you're like, you can accidentally make garbage colors if you don't know color theory. This is called color theory, right? As long as you're next to a color, you won't hurt nothing. You jump across. And anyone play music? It's exactly like music. You make a sour note where it goes bang, and we all go, what was that noise? It's because you played two on the opposite of a scale. This is a scale, and you played an opposite of a scale, and they make a sour note like that. They cancel each other out. On an oscilloscope, they cancel each other out. And our brain goes, what is that supposed to be? We can't see that. So now we have our little paintbrush. You guys done with your trees? You feel good about your trees? Remember, push up your sleeves. I see sleeves. Okay. I worry. Now we're going to make bushes. Look at mine. Okay, so when you're looking at these, did I push hard or soft to make these little leaves? Soft, because they're little, right? And then they're basically like little stamps. Stamp, 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 stamp. That's all I do, right? And this will be our first bush, so it will be our ugliest, right? It's just for learning. And we'll go slow with this bush, and then go faster, 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 faster. And then you'll just go boring, boring, boring. By the time we're over here, boring, right? But over here, oh, I'm going to ruin it. No, you're not. So first we need green. We're going to lay down medium green, and then we'll go darker, and then we'll go lighter. But we'll start with medium in the middle. So our medium color is green. Can you find green? And then let's just see what it looks like. Let's just way down here near the bottom, get just poke with the green. And we're holding our paintbrush pointing up like this, and just go close to the bottom and just go touch. Oh, looks like a leaf. Touch. Well, you know what's even better than that is what if I flick up? I land and flick up. They have little points on them that way. Isn't that better? Up. So I go land and up, land up, land up, land up. And they're going to start off too big and too long, but how many will it take to do a really good job? I don't know. We'll do like a whole bunch of them. By the time we're over here, we're so good at this, right? So I would like it to be our tree is actually, our bush is actually shaped like a Christmas tree, or like a teardrop, round on the bottom and comes to a point, but it's about 4 fingers high. So everybody watch. Don't paint, please. Don't paint. Watch. I'm going to get green. I'm going to go 4 fingers. So my bottom finger touches the bottom of my painting, and right in the middle, I just go poke. So that way I know how high to be, because I don't want mine to be too high. So I'm 4 fingers from the bottom, and I just go poke right in the middle. Jacob, watch me. Ready? Watch. And now I'm going to go up, 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 and I'm going to make a teardrop, and it touches the very, very bottom and goes up, 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 or like a Christmas tree. But Christmas trees are square at the bottom, right? But it's like I come to a point. I come to a point. Or a rocket. And how big is it? 4 fingers. And then I can fill it in. I get more green. And I just go. And then this is when you start getting good at your... Now I'm holding it like a pencil, because I'm going straight ahead. So I hold it like a pencil, and I go up, up. And I just go up, 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 up. And oh, look at blue still showing. I just filled it in like little polka dots. And you know what's really weird? Is look, they're evenly spaced apart. It's my human brain again. You won't be able to help it either. But just go up, 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 up. I have a bunch of up flicks. And then how can we go up? It makes a point. Up, 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 up. So who got a good one? How many did it take before you got one that was a little pointy? I'll also show you my favorite one. Okay, I don't really like any of them because I'm doing them from the side and not straight ahead. Let me try you one more. Let me see if I can do a perfectly good one. Land and flick. Oh, better. Because I went slow. Because I wasn't looking really. I was just going like that. I forgive myself. Now I clean my paintbrush. Who got that? That was easy, right? But we're about to paint over these green ones. So you're like, oh no, mine didn't come out good. Buy green things. We don't even care. Because look what's going to happen now. Oh. How many colors for 3D? 3. So I'm going to put some deep purple ones. Shadow. But then the purple is boring, so I put some blue. And then the blue is boring, so I put some red, some magenta flowers. That's still boring, because that's just dark and medium. Dark and medium, boring. Now I'm going to go with lighter with yellow flowers. Okay? Okay. So where's my purple? I have to open my purple. I'm going to put them close together. Magenta. I got my magenta. What was the other one? Blue. Green. Oh, I could put the lid on black. How come? We're all done with it. And I could save this and paint like a panda or something tomorrow on a rock or something cute. So I put the lid on that so it doesn't dry out. Thank you, black. Bye. Okay, now I'm going to put the purple, just some. It's like 5 or 8. And I just poke. I don't have to stab my purple anymore. I just kind of go poke. And I just get some. Because I can always get more. But I'm going to go some. And now, just in her belly. Just in the belly. And I just go up, 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 up. Just some. And not on the sides. Not on the top. Just in her belly. Oh, you know where it'd be good? Where else would it be shadowy? It would be shadowy along the bottom. There, I put some extra ones on the bottom. And I flicked up. Do I go straight ahead and go poke? No. I go up, 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 up. And then who's already getting good at making little tiny leaves? How come? Because you did that many. Well, purple and green is a gross color. And if I look at the color wheel, technically, she's not that far away. She shouldn't make an ugly color, but she does. I don't like it. But I'm going to clean my paintbrush. I have a new one because I don't want that black one. No. Okay, so now I'm going to get blue. And what if I land on the green with the blue? it'll make turquoise. What if I land on the purple with the blue? It makes a gorgeous purpley blue. So who cares? So I'm just going to decorate with it, and I just go ding, ding, and I may or may not hit a purple one or a green one. And I just want some. And I'm like, oh, what? Look at the purple next. Oh, and the blue when they touch. Boom! Love. I like it. I like it a lot. And then what do we do? Did we scrub those colors together and make a new color? Look at me. We just let them rest on top of each other and they accidentally make a new color. And we don't scrub them together. We just go flick and let them float on top of each other. Now I'll clean my papers quick. And now I'm going to get magenta. And maybe just some magenta flowers. You know, pretend they're flowers. So I just put, oh, which one's magenta? Magenta is purple, oh, move. Purple and pink together, right? Purple and pink, magenta. Love color. So I'm going to put some magenta flowers. Hello, hello, look at me. I'm so pretty. Boing, boing, boing. And I'm doing it soft and I just flick up. Just some, that's all. Some. I'm going to be right back. I forgot my water and I'm thirsty. Be 1 second. Got it. Talking makes you thirsty. Okay, now we're gonna, did you do that and decorate with, didn't it look prettier? How can we get closer to really enjoying the colors? Because we went and we put some green ones, blue ones, purple ones, magenta ones, and now we're about to put yellow ones. The more colors from the rainbow, your brain gets all excited. Okay, now look at mine. What? These look like flower things? Right, but let me show you how those work. On the back of the painting, I had already done it on the last one, but let me show you. Okay, watch this. Everybody pause and look up, because I only have one painting. Everybody pause, even if you're busy. But flowers grow like little footsteps. So I just go, okay, one. And then I go a little higher to the left, a little higher to the right. I'm going to get even closer. So it's bigger. Higher to the right, to the left, to the right. To the right, to the left, to the right. And then when I get tiny, I go tiny, tiny, tiny. What? That doesn't even make sense. Well, how many are we going to have to make before that makes sense to our brain? I don't know. We're going to make a bunch. So we'll figure it out. So I just go, and they're like little worms. Right? So I don't need a lot of yellow. I just go poke. And I just attach it, maybe. And I'm just going to go like this, and I'm going to walk. And I'm going to go to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the tiny, 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 tiny. Do they touch? Sometimes. Can you see that okay? Right? So I go, ooh, let's do another one. Just to play with it, just to see if it's true. Okay, so I'm going to go maybe the tippy top, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, and then be tiny. Tana, 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 tana. Oh. How did yours look? Now how about another one? Maybe on the side right here, way down near the bottom. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the... Oh, look what I did. They were just next to each other. That's like a V. No, I'm supposed to go one, then a little higher to the right, then a little, like I'm walking up, 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 tiny, tiny. Okay, those were right next to each other. Those look bad. Oh well, it's my first one, so it's my ugliest one, right? Okay, did you do that? Isn't that fun? That's interesting to look at. Oh, and where'd it go? Interesting to look at. Why won't it go? There it is. Well, I like that, but what if some of my yellow that's still on my paintbrush fell down to on top of the rainbow bush? Watch, I just falling down. Some yellow fell down. Yellow fell down. And I give yellow permission to fall down. Give yellow permission to fall down. It just goes. They fall down a little bit. Decorate. Woo. Well, yellow by herself is boring. So I'm going to clean my paintbrush and lick my paintbrush. No. Gross. But I will get some white. Can I change yellow to make her brighter with a little bit of white? How much white? A teeny tiny speck. If I get too much white, I will just paint over the yellow flowers with white. So I just want to decorate them a little bit. So that it'll go like this, and they'll be yellow and white striped together like that. Like, whoop. I flattened my paintbrush again. Pointy. Okay, there. And I get some white. How much white? Just a poke. Just a little poke like that. Little baby poke. And then I just decorate. Want to see me do it up close? Watch this. So I go as soft as I can, and I go up, 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 and I drop off a tiny, tiny bit of yellow or white on each one. And now they look a little bit brighter, like little pearls. I'm setting pearls inside. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, let me go crooked. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, prettier. How about this other one? I just put little pokes on them. A gentle. How come I have to be gentle? So it stays small. If I push hard, my paintbrush will open. Soft. Oh, no. Yay. So the yellow by herself is dark. Yellow and white mix together, they just do, and they become medium. So what if white's sitting there all by herself? That's my bright. And I give them white permission to float on top. So I go, there's some yellow showing. There's some yellow, white showing. They're like mixed together, and then white. Well, what if the white on my paintbrush decorates my rainbow bush a little bit? It'll make baby pink, it'll make baby what, but just some, because I'm not painting over it white. I would just like to put a few little white, little fleckles of white. Oh, poke, little decorations. Now I have 3D because I have dark, medium, and light. Whoop. And I don't care where I landed. I just put a few little decorations of white. Well, that took a long time to do that one. We cannot spend that much time on the rest of the bushes. But why did we go slow? Learning curve, hard at first. Then we go, oh, I get it. Well, now we're at get it, right? Oh, of course, the colors, and then they mix, and they make So who's really good at their little leaf? They're making the little leaf. Flick, 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 right? How did you learn the little flick? Did I explain it a lot, or did you just do it? You do it, and your brain adjusts constantly until you can do it by yourself, and then you go, oh, I get it. Say, well, this is a big space right here. How about if we put 2 of those green Christmas trees and put down our medium, and then we go darker, and then we go lighter, but 2 Christmas trees, and they're about 4 fingers big, right? So I just poke my green, and I go, I don't know, it's about there and there. I'm just trying to tell my brain, don't go higher than that, is really all I'm telling my brain. Because you know what? People have put their bushes way up into the sky, you know? So it's just for a brain thing. Oh, they look like eyes. Cha. And then watch me, I get more green, and I'm just going to make little Christmas trees out of them, or I round it off on the bottom and make a teardrop. So I just go like this, and I go, oh, I was poking instead of flicking up. See? It's like up to a point, Up, 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 up. Hey, looks like a little alien blob. Yeah. And then she wants a best friend next door. Boop, 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 up, 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 up. So I get little points on them. Oh, they're touching. I don't care. They're not scared of each other. I can even, let's make one of them taller. I'll make one of them taller. Big brother, big sister, little sister. They're not born on the same day, right? I went like that. That's fun. And they're just like little squatty Christmas trees. And then let's put fill it with green leaves, and none of the leaves have to touch because we're gonna add a lot, right? So I get the green. Oh, you're going way ahead, huh, Nivea? Now I'm gonna get the green and go up, 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 up. Up, up. Oh, look at those. I'm getting lazy. I was pushing weight. Those are getting gigantic. Calm down. Jeez. Okay. Up, 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 up. They're soft. Okay, straight. So that's better. And then the blue still shows. I didn't make it solid because I'm going to add more colors. Who thinks that's easy now? Does your brain go, ah, that's so easy. How come? We done it. Lady, you be quiet. I'm doing this. I clean my paintbrush. And what do they need? That's just medium green. Can we go darker? Put a shadow in her belly and the shadows along the bottom too, you know, like a shadow underneath the bush. So I'm going to get purple. Poke! I'm probably going to, it's two of them. I'm going to have to get more than one poke of purple for sure. And I just put it in her belly, and along the bottom. That's all she needs. Just some. Because I'm going to add a whole bunch more colors. Now I get purple in her belly. And the bottom. And green or purple are not my favorite colors. I don't know why. My brain just goes, no. And then purple is sitting there being very sad and not 3D. So how can we brighten the purple up a little bit? With blue? So I get blue, regular blue, right? We used a baller baby blue. And what if I land on the purple? Totally good. What if I land on the green? Turquoise. So I just go, okay, hoppty, up. And I'm flicking up because I'm a leaf. Blue. Up. Ooh, I like it when that was my favorite. It just made it awesome purpley blue. Like it? Sometimes I feel like I'm just watching. I know it's my hand, but I am full of wonder and my brain relaxes and I'm just like, wow. I mean, it's not a math test, right? You can relax and just enjoy and look and, I'm so curious, I wonder. And your hand's doing it, but you're still like, wow. All right then. It's a calm, relaxed brain. Well, that's okay. But if I had some magenta flowers, I bet it would be prettier. Who's ready for magenta flowers? Are you beating me? I know Nivea is moving right along. Nivea, to make sure your bushes touch the bottom. Make sure they touch the bottom of the painting because your bushes look like they're floating. Aliens are abducting your bushes. So attach them to the ground. Oh, let me get my magenta flowers. And how many flowers? I don't know. I just decorate. Hello. Oh, pretty. Just some. I don't want to cover it all up. It just makes everything so much fun and brighter. It's because we're using, once we add that next color on the rainbow, our brain goes, oh, yes, that's exactly how it should look. Who feels like you're learning this very quickly and you could do this by yourself? I know. You were scared when you saw the painting and you're like, there's no way. And then here you are. But you know that scared brain, the critical brain that says you watch out, be careful. It's supposed to be there. But once you have experience, it's quiet. It goes away. And you won't say those thoughts anymore, and it just goes away. Okay, so I have my decorate. It already looks like a Christmas tree right? But no, it's supposed to be a flower tree. So I'm going to get my yellow. Who knows how to do those walking flowers? Right? And then how many? I could get a bunch on here. On the side, on the top, in the middle, right? So I'm going to get my yellow. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put, because look at this big hole I left. What? Why didn't I touch the tree? It's not like bushes are scared of trees. I don't know why I did that. I'll just put one of those little yellow flowers right here. Let's make it stick out. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Come, point, point, point. I'll just attach it to the bush. There. Now I'm closer to the tree. I don't know why I did that. I know why. Because once I said Christmas tree, my brain made me make a Christmas tree. I shouldn't have said Christmas tree. I should have said teardrop, because then I would have been bigger and not scared. And then I could put another one sticking out the top, right? To the right, to the left, I just got more paint and went to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. And then I get softer and tana. What if my flowers bend? Watch this. To the right, to the left, 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 right. Is that okay if they bend? It totally is. It looks kind of good. Where else can I put one? On this one. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the... Oh, I'm putting them next to each other again. Like poke, 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 poke. That looks terrible. I'm supposed to walk. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Okay. I don't know why, but I still do that to this day. Oh, I'm putting another one, like a baby one. Who feels like that's going good? Oh no. Well, my yellow needs to fall down. Just decorate this so some of the yellow falls down into your bush just near the top, but it's like falls down so the yellow feels more attached, you know? So I just have it fall down a little bit into, right? I fall down. The yellow fall down into the bush, fall down. Then clean my paintbrush because it's all dirty because I touched all the colors. So just clean my paintbrush, pinch, make it pointy again. Because it's my yellow 3D. No. Oh, look at Nivea. You're just beating us all, Nivea. Jeez Louise. She's beating us. She's lickety split over there. Wow. Okay. My yellows are all boring. I can't stand them. They're not even 3D. So I'm going to get white. Just a little tiny bit of white. Just go tiny poke, poke. And then decorate my yellow ones. I don't have to redraw them. I just give them a little poke. Pokety, pokety, pokety. And remember, if you have to go or something happens to your internet or whatever, that I'm recording this. So if you have to go, you can always put the lids on your paints and wash your paintbrushes really good. And then they'll be fresh and you can start again tomorrow if you have to. Decorate, decorate. Oh, that was a lot of white. That was a huge blob of white. Oops. Oh well. Should I get mad or just do better? Just do better. Little poke. Okay, there. Ooh, I did it really hard. Oops. Softer, softer, softer point. And they come to a tiny, 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 tiny poke at the top. And I get to do another one. Climbing, 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 climbing. Oh, they look like flames. The white and the yellow looks like flames. And there's still some white left on my paintbrush. What could I do to help brighten my bush a little bit? Should I paint over it really hard with white like this? No, just delicate. And I just go, I would like to put a few little diamonds, little tiny baby white diamonds, and just gently decorate. Oh, it's pretty. Like light bulbs, like little tiny white light bulbs. Hey teachers, by your face, you should have painted too. You guys are gonna fall asleep just watching. You should have been painting. You would have had more fun. And then clean my paintbrush pinch. Okay, who feels like you totally understand this? If I said nothing, you could probably finish all the bushes. Right? How about if we do that? Watch me. Okay. Green stuff, green stuff, green stuff, green stuff. Purple, 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 blue, 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 magenta flowers, yellow flowers, white. Who thinks we could do that? Now that we've done two, our brain's like, yeah, that's fine. Well, let's not dilly-dally. Let's go ahead and do it. But once you start doing it fast, you start doing it really hard, which makes your leaves humongous. So just watch for going faster, because we could totally do this fast now, where our learning stage is over and our brain goes, oh, okay. Once you understand it, off you go. So I would just recommend watch the size of your flower from how hard you push with your paintbrush to keep it calm, right? You're like, because you could spaz out and make gigantic leaves. So how tall are our little Christmas trees? I think only one will fit here. And I'm just going to talk the whole time, like I always do. Ignore me if you know how to do this, and you just go right ahead. Decorate, decorate. Okay? So you just go. But I'm going to talk. Okay, because some people like to follow along with me, so you just do that too, okay? So I'm going to get green, and how big is my little, my Christmas tree thing? Oh, and you don't be afraid to touch your trees. Your trees are dry. So if you get leaves on your trees, have bushes ever touched a tree? Yes, it won't hurt nothing. So it's 4 fingers big, look. And then I make my teardrop, up, 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 up. And then fill it with green. Should I stop right there and start decorating it with purple? No. Let's do all the rest of the greens. So I get the green and go, I think 2 Christmas trees would fit right there, right? So I just go up, 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 up. And I didn't use my finger to measure. I just kind of compared it to the other ones, right? And then another Christmas tree. See, I shouldn't stop saying Christmas tree. What does it make me do? It makes straight edges. Stop saying that, Miss Pixie. I actually want them rounder, more like teardrops. Sorry, because now you're making triangles. Ignore what I just said. Oh, and then this one probably just has one big teardrop, right? Up, 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 up. I'm not flicking. And then a tiny baby one over here. Up, 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 up. And now, that's easy. Look at my little alien family. Put googly eyes on them, and they would be like an alien glob family. Okay, now now I'm going to fill them with little green leaves. Up, 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 up. All the way to the bottom. Don't forget the bottom. Tie them to the bottom of your painting so they don't look like they're being abducted. Right? Oh, okay. That the bottom of the painting gets jealous. Up, 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 up. Ooh, my best leaf yet. Look at, oh, you can't even see it. It's perfectly teardropped. You're jealous. You can't make a leaf as good as me. How come? Because I've done them before. Right? Who feels like you do leaves pretty good? I know, right? How did you learn those leaves so good? You did them. Okay, I did all my green ones. Who's beating me? Okay, I don't like my Christmas tree ones that when I said look at they're straight on. I'm going to put a few little escaping green things. I don't want them to be so straight. Why did I say Christmas tree? It's too close to Christmas. I made it all perfect. There. Silly me. Clean my paintbrush. Pinch. And then, oh, I can do all the purples at once. And Jacob, don't spend too much time. Okay, Jacob? Look up. Okay, don't spend too much time because we're going to jump up here and I don't want you to be behind. So just, right? Go, go, go. And then, ooh, what goes inside the green ones? What goes in the shadow, in the belly? Purple. I'm going to have to get a lot of pokes of purple because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bushes to do. So I go stab just in her belly, 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 and touching the ground, ground, ground. And another poke for the other bush. And then another poke for this bush. Pokey, 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 up, 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 up. I'm not as good with the purple. They're turning into stabs instead of nice little leaves. I can't wait to get to make the blue purples and turquoise. Who's ahead of me? Everyone do purple? You're beating me? What? Kaylin's beating me. Are you beating me, Kaylin? It's Kaylin, right? Yeah. Too fast. Okay, now I get to make purpley blue. So, I get my blue, and I get to decorate each one and just go, some blue for you, some up, 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 up. And sometimes I make purpley blue, and sometimes I make turquoise, and both are nice. Wait. This one's jealous. Up, 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 up. Then more blue. How come it's so much faster now? Because we don't have to do the thinking part. That's already been done. Now we're just doing the doing part. Remember when you had to learn how to write the alphabet and you get so mad having to copy them on that paper? Remember where it had a line, then dot, 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 then a line, right? And you had to do it all the time. And then now you don't even think about how to make letters. That's what an awesome human brain you have. You don't even think about how to make a leaf anymore. Who thinks about how much paint to get? We don't even talk about it anymore. You're already getting just the right amount. Look how you did that. Your brain did that all by itself. It said, how much paint do I need? Therefore, that's how much I'm getting. So good. And I have blue and purple. But they're so boring. Wouldn't it be pretty with magenta flowers? So I'm going to do that. Magenta. She would like to decorate with some flowers. Just a few decorations. Ooh, my magenta landed in a purple one. I like it a lot. Purpley magenta love. Ooh, that one was good. Oops, I started painting over the purple ones. It's supposed to be just a few here and there, not painting over the colors. It just accidentally hits the color. There. Okay. Who's past magenta already? No, am I going too fast? Checking. Okay. Now I get to put yellow flowers. Who thinks you know just how to do the yellow flowers? No helpsies, right? To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Okay. And where should they go? I don't know. You decide. You decide where they should go. So I go up, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, dot, 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 dot. Little tiny itty bitty ones. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Oh, I just made a stack of them. That's not how I wanted it. Let me go back. Okay, fixie. Should I get mad or just keep going? Just keep going. There. That one came out terrible. Oh well. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Oh, look at what I keep doing. Who has this problem? Anyone? Look I just made pairs and they're just like 2, 2, 2. That's not how it's supposed to be. They're supposed to be like this. Why am I? Should I get mad or just do better? Just do better. My next one will be better. To the right, to the left, 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 to the right. Okay, that was better. I don't know why I started doing them in two. Got it. Oh, and tiny ones at the top. Tiny. I'm doing all my bushes at the same time with yellow flowers. To the right, to the left, 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 time. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, time. Dinky. Okay. Oh, they're all done. But my yellow flowers are not 3D, so I do not love them. I want them to sparkle. So I'm going to give them each little bits of white. I'm going to go around. I'm going to kiss all my flowers. Kiss. Let's go. Pokey. And then decorate more of my bush. Oh, little white stars all over my bush. Okay, now I'm going to do the next flower. Up. Oh, tiny. Always tiny at the top. Just like my arm goes huge all the way to fingers, nature goes big to little. And then up. Tiny. Up. That was a lot of white I put on that one. It's just extra shiny. Because that was very aggressive with the white. That's why I'm pushing too hard with my paintbrush. Adjust, right? And then I'm going to put little white polka dots, little white decorations all over my bush. Poke. I don't want to turn them white. I would just like a few little diamonds, little light bulbs. Poke. Poke for you, and a poke for you, and there's a poke for you. Pretty. See, let me show you. So what was in our color wheel? So we had green ones, purple ones, then blue ones, then magenta ones, then yellow ones, right? We didn't have any orange, but guess what we're gonna do next in our painting? Who's missing? Orange and red. So we go, our brain will be so excited because the next part is yellow with pink on it, which makes orange. So that's how our brain goes, yay! More of the rainbow is showing. Good job. Who feels good about it? Isn't it fun? Aren't you having fun? How's your brain? Do you have a relaxed brain and a calm brain where you're just full of wonder and you're just like, curious, That's how it should feel. You're just watching and reacting like, Not like a math. Math has to be the right answer. It's more intense, right? Which means your inside thoughts during math can be more intense and say, you're doing it wrong, you look dumb, you're making yourself look dumb, right? You're like, oh, no. But your inside thoughts make emotions. So when we're doing this, we're not saying mean things to ourselves. So our brain stays light because our thoughts are light. Our thoughts are curious and wonder and fun and play. So our brain lightens. The inside critical voice helps us make adjustments, but it's usually not saying something upsetting. Good job. Who's ready to make some tree leaves? I'm ready for some tree leaves. Okay, let me tell you about trees. So they go like this, and they come out and they go flat. Their leaves are flat like this, right? They come out and they're fat, and then they come to a point, like two ice cream cones stuck together. The fat part's in the middle, and the pointy ends are like this, like UFOs, right? So they're like, leaves are like little clouds of color, okay? So they are, if you look at mine, they see how it looks like a little cloud, but she's flat. How come she's flat? Because that's how leaves grow. I don't know. They grow in little flat bunches. And then I'm going to make them yellow, right? And then I put pink on them, but I just put some pink. Hop, 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 hop. And then that's not 3D yet, right? Because those are just medium. Like this one. She didn't get no white. No white. She's just medium, boring. But then, for 3D, I add a little bit of white. And then I give it permission to make some baby white parts. That's too much white. Look at that. I painted over it white. But I do like it when it has just a teensy bit of white, little white decorations. Okay? So we'll just do this tree first, just for learning. The first tree, right? This will be our ugliest one. Just for learning, just for understanding. But I'm going to get my yellow. I need my yellow, and I need my red, the one I always call pink. So it's yellow and red, and of course white. So find those ones and put them close. Now I can buy purple. You're not till the end. Bye. Get out of here. Okay, there. Okay, now I'm going to get my yellow. And are we going to be all tiny with our brush strokes like this? No. Now we go smash, flick, smash, flick, smash, like that. And it's going to be way bigger because our paintbrush will open, like that. So we're going to go and just put a little round puff, maybe on like a little round puff. It doesn't have to be on the end, maybe in the middly part. So I go, stop! I just got a bunch of yellow. Or what's her name? Mustard. Stop! And then I'm just going to put some, and then look how big I am. Smash. Okay, look at this one compared to the flowers. I pushed way harder, right? But how do you know how hard to push? I don't know. After you do a bunch, you'll figure it out because you have a human brain, right? You're like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. So now I'm going to make a little round circle, little round puff of them, right? So I go bounce, 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 bounce. I'm a little round. Oh, I'm round. I made a round puff. Now you do it. Just on the twig. Bye, black twig. We're on top. And then, wait, they're supposed to be pointy on the ends, kind of like the tips of flowers. So I go, oh, well, this one falls off the page. But she goes, point, 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 come to a tiny point. So now I come to a tiny point flat. This is called horizontal. This one went off the page, so whatever. Well, what if I do another one? All right. So maybe here, up higher a little bit. I'm first a round puff, right? Bam, 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 right? But then it needs to go pointy, 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 point. Oh, I'm all over the trunk. So, but look at it. It looks like a pokey UFO. So they're fat circles in the middle, and then they go pointy, 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 pointy. What if some more leaves live? Sure, I could put a few more. Poke, 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 there. But the main ones is clouds, like UFO-shaped clouds. Well, let's go across then. Wait, should I put them all on the exact level all the way across like this? No. How about if we go lower, higher, lower, lower, higher, higher, lower, higher, higher, like that. Okay? So I go, oh, here's a twig. She's jealous. So I go, puff, 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 puff. There's my round puff. Oh, I made it solid. I didn't mean to make it solid. They're just little pokes like we did the bush. And then they come to point, 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 point. They come to a point on both sides. And I don't care if I hit a tree trunk. Because the leaves are in front of the tree trunk. And where am I? Way down here near the twigs, near the bottom of the trunk. And now I can put another one, puff, and then come to a point, 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 point. And maybe another baby one. Obviously, we're going to do stuff up here, but we're just playing. That's good. We did 2 trees. Did you guys make some UFOs? How many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then look how big it is. It's my whole four fingers big. Dang. Four fingers wide. But look, it's only 1 finger fat. But 4 fingers wide. Oh, eep. Well, that is just yellow and boring. So how about if I get some red? And I'm just going to get 1 poke of red. Poke. And I'm just going to drop it off on my yellow and then go back and play with it. So everybody watch me. Everybody look up. Ready? Just watch me do it. Even if you're busy doing something else. Here's my pink, right? And I'm just going to put a friend for you. At the top, a friend for you, and a friend for you, and a friend for you, and a friend for you. And that's all you get. Right? So like, why is it just sitting there like that? Well, we're going to make it fade. Everybody look at me, watch. Here's my pink at the top. And I go tap, 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 pink, right? But they're not, none of my dots are touching each other. Then I do a row, and I'm going to try to run out of pink. Then I go tap, 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 tap. It's going to be less pink because I ran out. Then the next row is less pink because there's like nothing left on my paintbrush. Okay, watch me, I'll show you. Okay, so those were my words. Boring. Now watch with your eyes. So I go, what? So I just go, hop. Wait, clear my paintbrush. There's still pink on it. Okay. I just want to use the pink that's on there. Okay, so I go, going across like row, 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 row. But I go, hop, 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 hop. Then the row beneath, and there's just a little bit of pink left on my paintbrush. A little bit lower is less. And even lower is even less. So I go lots, 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 lot, 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 and then the row underneath that, and the row underneath that. Then I go very, very pink at the top, and then less, lower, lower, ran out. Then across the top is very pink, and then lower, lower, lower. And across the top is very pink, and then I go lower. The next row is less, and the next row is less, and the next row is less. So it goes, I'm very pink, then I'm not very pink, and then I'm running out of pink, and then nothing. But I give my paintbrush permission to run out of paint. So I go, hoppy, hoppy, hop. This row is very pink. Then the next row is not very much pink because it's just what's left on my paintbrush. I can't get more. And then I just go like that. But what if I keep touching it? If I keep going back and visiting pink and putting it all over and doing it more and more and more, it actually looks like just one color. How many color values are we rooting for 3D? 3, dark, pink, medium, pink, no pink. It feels like that made sense, right? You gave yourself permission to run out of pink, right? Now I'm going to get yellow. Stab. Could we just make some more clouds over here? Oh, and did we ruin our clouds when we put the pink on? Yeah, so stop thinking of too much, right? So I go, oh, here's one. I could put one right here. So I put a little round circles. You know I'm ruining this, so stop thinking too hard. And then, oh, it comes to a point, 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 skinny, skinny. And a point, point, tana, 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 tana. And maybe up here too. Oh, I put one right there. I don't know, I just felt like it. And then, where else? Maybe, oh yeah, look at how I ruined my painting right here. It's all ugly right here. I'm just going to put leaves on it. I don't like how this came out right here. I kind of ruined it. So I just go, I'm going to put a bunch of leaves right there. Bye. Bye. And maybe one up higher, a cloud comes to a point. And one up higher, and it comes to a point. 1, 2, 3. And they're like circles first, right? I make a circle, and then it comes to a point. Then I make a circle, and it comes to a point. So they look like little cloud UFOs. And they're all over your black branches, right? Some black branches show, but we covered them up mostly. And then what if you have a little black branch that's sticking out with nothing? It just looks like a dead stick. Put a cloud on it. No dead sticks. Like, oh, let me just put a cloud on that. It doesn't matter where it is. I'm putting a cloud on that. I'm not going to have none of my sticks just sitting there looking dead. Let's put some more. No stick out stick that's just staring at me. Looking all black. Okay, now I can get pink. Or, the one that looks like red. And I get a polka pink. And I'm gonna drop it off on the top of each cloud. Doink, 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 doink. Oh, I ran out. I need another one. Okay. Doink, 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 doink. There. I almost put like nothing on the last two. I had to get somewhere. So can we predict what's going to happen now? Right? And I could just go, okay, I'm going to make a row out of it. Right? And I just go, walk across the top of this one, pop, 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 very pink. Then the next row, I'm running out of pink. It's running out. And running out, ran out. And it's very, very pink. Not very pink. Ran out. Very pink. Not very pink. Ran out. Very pink. Not very pink. Ran out. And I don't have to go back and fix it. However it turns out, it turns out. It's very pink across the top and then, whoa, less. And don't be afraid to be way down here by the trunk. Way down here by the trunk. There's clouds down here. And almost touching the tummy of the trunk right here. I'm not way up here. I'm close to the bottom of the trunk. Look at, oh. Right, where's some more? What if they end up touching? So, it's a tree. They touch. Okay, now I'm going to add some white. Is that 3D? No. So watch me. Everybody pause and look up. I'm just going to stab some white. But I'm just going to put a poke inside the belly of each one. Pokety, 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 poke. Am I going to leave that like that? Nope. What if my clouds end up getting bigger? So? It's a treat. Now what am I going to do with that white? My paintbrush is like a sponge. I'm going to go pick up that white with like a sponge and then poke, 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 poke. Then pick up another one and poke, 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 poke. So I just click this and I just go, well, let me decorate. So I touch it and pick it up and drop it off and pick it up and drop it off. Then pick it up and drop it off and pick it up and drop it off. And pick it up and like a spaz. Oh my gosh, I'm ruining the shape of it. I don't care. Pick it up and drop it off. Pick it up and drop it off. Decorate, decorate, decorate. La 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 la. Some. Ding, ding, ding. Just touch it a little bit. Pick it up and drop it off. Pick it up and drop it off. Pick it up and drop it off. Those stayed in the same spot. Ding, 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 ding. Now you guys do that part? Isn't it pretty? How many color values do you have? Dark is pink, medium's yellow, and any pieces of white that live is the light. Dark, medium, light. Did it all become one color? Stop touching it so much. We give it permission to have those different colors just sitting there next to each other. They're just resting, and we just did that and made texture. Okay, guys, ready to do the next part? What comes next? A whole yellow section. So, do we have to be all careful? No, we can actually do this with our fingerprints. So I get the yellow. I'm still going to use my paintbrush, but I would just like to connect the yellow part to the part we just did. So I get my yellow and stab my paintbrush. And I'm just going to make some dots. And I'm going to go touching the tops of these, right? But I'm walking. So I go tap, 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 touched it. Then I go up, then down and touched it, then up, down and touched it, then up, down and touched it, up, down and touched it. Like hoppity hop, up, down and touched it, up, down and touched the top. So it was just for my brain so I know where to be. So I started on the edge and I went down, I bumped into the top of that one. Then I climbed up and I bumped into the top of that one. Then I climbed up like a roller coaster and I bounced into that one. Then I went up and over that one and then I fell down again. And then I went up and over that one and then I fell down again. And then I went up, whoa, and then I went, I'm like, okay. Now you do it. And do we really care how we do these? No, they're leaves. Now, how about if we do the same thing across the top? What, you know the top of your black trees? That's not the top of your tree. It's the top of your yellow. See how you can't see the tops anymore? They're all gone. Bye. So let's just go and just tell ourselves that. And let's look like this and up. And I touched the top of that one. Then I fell down. Then I touched the top of that one. And fell, then I climbing, down, down. Climbing. Whee! Are you being delicate about it? No. Just put the paint on there. Because we're going to put pink on it and white. So we're going to decorate them. So we know we're going to ruin that. So just do it for your brain so you know where it goes. Look at the roller coaster you're making. Great. Okay, now can we just put a whole bunch, remember when we put green on there? And we just put them all the way across, a whole bunch. You can also use your finger. But I just go, what? Just like we did the green leaves, we do this whole yellow world. But I'm smashing my paintbrush because these are way bigger leaves. So I just go smash, 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 smash. I made the roller coaster above and below. And I'm just filling it in, hop, 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 hop. The black will still show, but I'm just dropping off some yellow so I can decorate. Stab, 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 stab. Not delicate. We're going to ruin it with more color. So don't be delicate. Just drop off the blobs of color. Yellow, blah, 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 blah. Yellow, blah, 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 blah. Whee! And get more paint. Because the globs of paint, where it's really thick, will be more yellow. So don't be scared to have nice big blobs on there. Did you do it? Okay, now I'm going to put, how do we do these? A little bit of pink. So I'm going to this time stab my pink. So I can get a lot and run it across the top. Hop, 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 hop. Oh, more. I ran out. Hop, hop, hop. I ran out at halfway. And the next part you can do with your fingers or your paintbrush. So fun. I see busy hands. How come I did that faster than you? 'Cause I've done this before. right? Okay, now I got the pink on there. What do? How about if we go across with our 4 fingers, put my paintbrush down and get my 4 fingers and make a row of pink. Watch me. Everybody watch, stop painting, look up. Why? This is way faster and funner. You ready? I'm gonna walk across the pink and make pinky yellows. I'm just doing the top row. Then I do the row underneath that, pick it up and drop it off and pick it up and drop it off. I touch it and walk it down and touch it and walk it down and touch it and push it down. Walk it down, la la la, wee, wee. I'm dropping off pink everywhere, wee. Super fun. And I'm not using my paintbrush, how come? Because it will take too long. This makes 4 dots at once. I feel like I could use more pink right here. It's so yellow. Let's do some more. Oh, oh. And then I walk it down like this, watch. I touch it, which gets pink on my fingers, and then I will go down, 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 down. Pick it up with my finger, and then down, 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 down. So we're decorating the yellow with the pink. Because how many color values do we need? 3. Dark pink and yellow, but they mix together. So it's dark pink, pink and yellow mixed together, and just yellow sitting there by herself. Well, she looks sad. She needs some white. So watch me, class, watch. I'm going to stab my white and just put some friends. Not down there, we already did those clouds, but maybe, hello, just a few. Should I leave them right there? Or do I decorate them? Now I'm going to go like this and pick up the white and drop it off and pick up the white and drop it off and pick up the white and drop it off and pick up the white and drop it off. Whee! And then I have to stop because I would like the white to live. And if I touch it too much, it'll just become one big mix together, and I don't want to mix it like that. I'm going through the texture of leaves, the texture of leaves. Good job. Guess what comes after that? Pink world. But let's get our, the red. I keep saying pink. So I'm going to get the pink and I just stab it. Let's cut this world in half. There's half the sky up here is blue, right? This half. Let's just cut it in half. Do you guys know what parallel is? I'm just going to run parallel to what I already did and cut the blue in half. And I went down, then I went up over there. I just followed the same hoppity hop, but now this is going to be pink world. Are we being gentle about it? No, use your fingers, not your paintbrush to put the white on. Pick it up and drop it off and pick it up and drop it off. 4 fingers. There you go. It has better texture and it drops off the color better. Nivea, make colors like this. Walk across. Oh, look at the colors you're making. Hoppity, hoppity, pokety, pokety. So pretty. Okay, now there's my pink world. What if I get some of this this reddish pink? What if I get it in my yellow? It's the same tree. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna get the pink and go la 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 la. Oh, pink world, pink world, pink world. Scoop! Pink world, pink world, pink world. Lots of pink in the pink world. Was I delicate? No, I'm going to ruin that with my fingers. So now I have this much, it's 3 fingers of pink above the yellow world. Whee! And I ride the roller coaster. Wait. Pink is bored. Is that 3D? What if we use magenta, because she's darker than pink, and put some magenta on there in the pink world? Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, that was a huge, disgusting cloud that I just dropped. Whoops, because I scooped my magenta. Now I have magenta and pink in my pink world. Like that's 3 fingers big. Should I leave that just sitting there like that? How about if I use my 4 fingers? And wait, what if you get some of this new color, the pink magenta, in your yellow world? So pretty. So I just go hopty, 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 hop. Oh my God. Ooh, look at what it does to my yellow when I act. I'm getting some pink in my, just the top of the yellow. I already finished the bottom, but I'm letting the 2 worlds touch. I'm letting them touch. Now, okay. I let right there where the pink and the yellow touch, I drop off some baby amount. Oh, they're making a new color where they're touching. 2 colors are touching, yellow and pink. La 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 la. Like there's a bridge between the 2 colors. Hello. Who thinks that's gorgeous? Me. Now I have to lick off my fingers. No. But Pink World is jealous. She's not very sparkly. What can I do to help her be more 3D? A little bit of white. So I stab my white and look how much I got. I don't care. I'm just dropping it off. In the yellow world, no, I finished the yellow world. On pink world, dink, 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 dink. And what if I get some of this white in my yellow world? So, it's all part of the same tree. So, I look at, ew, they just sit there like you white boogers. I'm going to decorate. Now I touch that white with my finger and pick it up and drop it off. Pick it up and drop it off and pick it up and drop it off. I'm walking across and walking. Oh, it made baby colors. But do I touch it very much? I just want to just make change the texture. Okay, that's all done. What happens if I touch it too much? How many colors have to live? Pink has to live, magenta has to live, and a little bit of white. What if I keep touching it? Just becomes 1 color. I just want to change the texture. Okay, now we get to do purple world. Now we're going to fall off the top of our painting. I just stab my purple. And what if I get purple in my magenta? Gorgeous. I don't even care. They're going to make the best color ever. So I go like this and I just get blobs of purple and go la 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 all the way off the, more paint. La 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 la, more paint. La 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 la. Scoop my purple and throw it on there. Do I care? No, I'm going to decorate it with my fingers. Look how much paint I'm getting. Oh, and then I throw it up there. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, purple's so dark. Dark, medium, light. Purple's our dark color. What could I use for a medium color to make purple a little happier? Magenta has purple in it. I could put some magenta. So I'm going to get magenta and put some awesome magenta in it. So let's go, what? So pretty, 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 pretty. Look at how much, I'm just scooping it like a blah, blah, blah. Oh, because I'm going to decorate this with my fingers. Blah, blah. And what if I get purple on the top of my pink world? So, it's going to be gorgeous. Pink and purple have always been friends. How come? They're right next to each other on the color wheel. Now I got both on there. What am I going to do? Oh, I'm just going to go pick it up and drop. Oh, I'm going to fall off the top of my painting. Hop, 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 hop. Pokey, 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 pokey. The very top of my painting is very jealous, so I touch the very top of my painting. Like that. Ooh, there's some purple in my fingers. Look, I don't need very much. Everybody pause and look up. I'm gonna touch the purple and let it get on just the top of my pink world. That means I'm picking up pink and putting it in purple and putting purple and putting it in pink and get the purple and put it in the pink and get the pink and put it in the purple and get the purple and put it in the pink. They're like a little halfway world, like a bridge. So pretty. Nice, 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 nice. Who thinks that's awesome? Wait, does it look like a flag? Is it perfectly straight where you are? Blur out the two worlds where pink and purple are. Touch them, it'll go up and down and up and down and up and down and help ruin the bottom of the purple with some pink. Put the pink and the purple and the purple and the pink. Walk across the two worlds a little bit. And do we scrub? No, what's important? The texture is important. We're making leaves, right? Well, purple looks very sad. Can she have some white too? She didn't get any. Aw. Do I need very much? No, just some. La 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 la. Now I'm gonna decorate. I pick it up and drop. Do I have to like get it everywhere? No, I just walk around like in little circles. La 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 la. Just some, just a little bit, just a tiny bit. Okay, that's all you get. The end. Who made a rainbow tree? I know you did. Now let's look on our color wheel. She's kind of upside down, huh? Purple, then magenta, then pink, then yellow. Like that. And then this is this half of the color wheel. Then if we turn it over, this is the bottom of the color wheel. This right here. So we have both halves of the color wheel in our painting. And that's why our brain goes, what? That's so fun. The shape reminds me of trees. The texture reminds me of trees. But the colors are fanciful because there are no rainbow trees, right? Raise your hand if you think this came out better than you thought it would. Look what you made. Did you like making colors? Look at the colors you made. You gave them permission to touch and they made new colors where they touch. So look at that. Mirindi, is that how you say it? Mirindi? I love your painting. It looks gorgeous. And Janet, oh, show me your painting. I want to see. Show me your painting. Pick up your painting and show it to me like that. I want to see Janet. Oh, look at the colors. It looks like a sunrise. So pretty. Who else has ones to show me? Jacob, I can see yours. And is it 3D? Dark, medium, light. It's also 3D. And inside each color is 3D. Dark, medium, light, dark, medium, light, dark, medium, light, 3D. Good job. You guys did a very good job. Nice.